Hi guys, Andre here. I said I'm going to do a back-to-back comparison with the Sherman, and I think it's going to, this faint idea that it's going to rain tomorrow. So I got a half an hour to do the same trail as what I did on the Sherman, just to compare. So the S18 is back, it's fully lubricated up. The pressure in the tire is 31 psi, and I want to do the same loop quickly and just see how it compares. It's still locked to 20 miles per hour, but yeah, I think it's just a blast just to see how it performs on this rough, hard, cold trail. So come along and enjoy the ride. So first thing out the gate, the S18 is so much smoother. Just this hard pack, you know, the ground is so cold and it's basically frozen, and all the mud makes like super amounts of holes and stuff, and the suspension just soaks it all up. I'm running 220 in the main chamber and 90 in the negative, and I'm about a 75 kilogram rider, 165 pounds. But I'm gonna get the Insta360 out, and then I'm going to blast down this thing and see how it performs compared to the Sherman. So let's get going. But yeah, again guys, you know, if you're looking for a suspension wheel, you know, okay, so to be fair to the V11, I haven't had the pleasure of spending some time on the V11, so I don't really know how the V11 would perform in this type of conditions. Oh, look at this ice. So yeah, I have not had the pleasure to get a taste of the V11, but from all the videos that I've seen, the V11 suspension is a little bit different. So I don't think there's any rebound, and a lot of people sometimes forget about the rebound, but the rebound is really important, because if you have a free moving suspension and you can't control the rebound, then it becomes a bit like an unstable clattering of pipes and push rods and stuff. It's like it's not ideal. So with a rebound, as soon as you hit a hard a hole or pothole or anything like that, you compress the shock, but then you can adjust how slowly it actually extends again. So if you ride big jumps and stuff, you get the big hit, it compresses, and then it slowly rises. And when you ride a lot of uneven surfaces, like a lot of small bumps, then you set it to be faster, so the rebound is quicker, so it forces the wheel to the ground or the tire to the ground, so you get more grip, and it makes such a big difference. I'm currently running this one from the fast setting all the way 10 clicks from the fast rebound. I think fast is tight, so all the way into the shock. The other way out, it's a slow rebound, so when you ride it, basically it looks like you're riding lower, because the rebound takes so long to get the shock up to the full when it extends again. But yeah, rebound is really important for me personally. You know, it's a from mountain bike riding, you set the rebound, and I also find that riding at this 220 psi on my weight gives me a good ride height, but it gives me a really nice plush suspension when hitting any bumps in the road. So super nice. 220 psi, 90 in the negative, the small little one. But yeah, awesome. So I'm going to do this last little section, this short single track on the 360, and then I'll finish off the video. Let's get going. Let me just check if I can unlock the speed setting. Okay, so I've got about 16 miles on the new board, and it looks like I was able to unlock the wheel. So that's actually really good news. After the unlock, it still doesn't really do that slow balance. There was one comment on one of the subscribers that said that after the wheel was unlocked, speed unlocked, then it had the little like tiny bit of balance when it's in trolley handle mode. But as you can see, when you drop it down, trolley handle mode, and it doesn't do nothing. I was hoping for a little bit resistance, but they must have taken that out. Okay, I'm gonna get the 360 out, and then we bomb down here. my ride is done. It's a little bit dark, so I did my ride on the Sherman this morning at 8 o'clock. So it was much more lighter. There's some cloud over now. It's still about -1, so it's still the same temperature and everything. The S18 is now unlocked, so it looks like about 15 miles to do on the board. Then you can unlock the speed. I've set my tilt back to 29 miles an hour. So tilt back and first, second, third alarm, they all set to 29 miles an hour. I have like 2 or 3 miles buffer. But yeah, that's just my choice. And I think what I'll do maybe is do my first, second and third alarm 28 miles an hour, and then yeah, so there's just a little bit, so I know exactly what's happening at that high speed. I don't really want to go that high all the time, but just for my so I remember. But just to recap, the S18 on like trails where it's super uneven and whatever, it's awesome, man. The shock eats it up. You know, you have this fat tire that really covers it off nicely, and then you also have the suspension that just smoothens out this whole the surface. It's just phenomenal. It's a light, nimble, high riding wheel that is brilliant. Yes, I had a board failure of water that came in. You know, yes, I was super happy that I bought it from Speedy Feet, so it's 2-year warranty, and they also offer that buyback. But they sorted out the wheel. It's just brilliant. Yes, you might pay a little bit more, but if I had this wheel and it was straight from some website or whatever where they don't respond or anything, I'm not saying it's all like that, but I've had some bad experiences where you have trouble with stuff that you've bought, and it's basically you emailing or trying to phone a piece of wood. No response, nothing. So you're pretty much on your own. Yeah, I was in good hands with Speedy Feet. But yeah, guys, if there's any questions about the S18, please drop it in the comments below. But yeah, awesome wheel. It's a trail riding machine. Light trails, difficult technical trails, this is it. And it's also good. The knees, the back, if you've got like any problems with that, this thing soaks up it so nicely. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one. Cheers.